Hello, friends. Nice talking to you once again. Uh, there is something very interesting that I've always thought about and wondered what is this? It's about who are the Amorites. I always ask myself, why did God have this word towards the Amorites? There's a part in the Bible where it says that I'll hate you like the Amorites. And I wondered, who are these Amorites? So today, I actually got a full version of who the Amorites are. When you read the book of Genesis, chapter 9, yes, this is what it says. It's very clear. God's covenant with Noah. So when you read about God's covenant with Noah, and you come to read about the sons of Noah, chapter 9, verse 18 to 27, let's read about it. It says, the sons of Noah who came out of the ark were Shem, Ham, and Japheth. Ham was the father of Canaan. Then there's this part that says, Noah, from 20, Noah, a man of the soil, proceeded to plant a vineyard. 21. When he drank some of its wine, he became drunk and lay unconscious inside his tent. Now, this is the most interesting part. 22. Ham, the father of Canaan. Ham is the son of Noah. Now, Ham, the father of Canaan, saw his father's nakedness and told his two brothers outside. 23. But Shem and Japheth took a garment and laid it across the shoulders. Then they walked in backwards and covered their father's nakedness. Now, this is very interesting, okay? 24. When Noah awoke from his wine and found out what his youngest son had done to him, he said, "Cursed be Canaan, the lowest of slaves will he be to his brothers." 26. He also said, "Blessed be the Lord, the God of Shem. May Canaan be the slave of Shem." It did not stop there. 27. He said, "May God extend the territory of Japheth. May Japheth live in the tents of Shem, and may Canaan be his slave." Now, what amazes me is that Ham is the son of Noah, and it's Ham who committed this crime. But when you look at the situation where this happened, somehow you'd think blame shouldn't shift to Ham because he found his dad in the tent and he saw the father's nakedness. It's not like it was intentional. Well, we leave that for the future. But what I'm talking about here is Canaan got the curse, right? Not Ham. Now, let's read Genesis 10, the table of nations. Genesis 10, verse 15. Canaan was the father of Sidon, his firstborn, and the Hittites, Jebusites, Amorites, Girgashites, Hivites, Arkites, Sinites, and so on. So we see where the Amorites come. The Amorites are part of the children of Canaan, you see? So we understand who are the Amorites. They come from the genealogy of Noah and fall under Ham, who saw the father's nakedness and brought this curse upon the children. So what I'm saying is you can see how sin can go deep and how sin can ruin a whole generation, Then when you go on to read, I always wondered about these people of Sodom and Gomorrah. And let's read this part. 10, the book of Genesis 10:19. Later the Canaanite clans scattered, and the borders of Canaan reached from Sidon toward Gerar as far as Gaza, and then toward Sodom, Gomorrah, Admah. So we see and understand. You all know what happened in Sodom and Gomorrah, you know. And then there is this part where the promise that God made to the children of light. He promised to them the land of Canaan, but they took so long before coming there. Why? Because there is this part that says, it's the book of, actually it's what I want to read today. It's the book of Genesis. It's still the book of Genesis, where we read, where is this verse? Where it says, the sin of Ahab. In the book of Genesis 15, God's covenant with Abram. When they would go back to the land that God had promised, it had to go till the 4th generation. So we see in the book of Genesis 15:16, in the 4th generation, your descendants will come back here, for the sin of the Amorites has not yet reached its full measure. Children of God, I encourage all of you to read your Bible. There is so much to learn from in there. Thank you. Love you all. Bye-bye.